Hi Heather, I'm doing a reading for you today. I've got 4 different sets of tarot cards. I've got the white sage burning, if you can see, and straight away I pick up two beautiful little girls. I feel that your new partner will get on really, really well with them, and I do see this relationship doing really, really well for a long time. And I'm getting told there's no rush, but if you feel that you want to go further, you can. It's entirely up to you. I feel that you have sometimes you have communication issues in relation to trying to put your point across. I feel that even though you may say what you're thinking, it doesn't come out the way that you're trying to say it. There's no problem with that as long as you realise this, and always ask the other person, did you understand what I meant? That way you get, at least that way you've got some clarification on what you're trying to say. I also feel like you might be starting your own business, something to do with maybe looking after animals, or something to do at home. You'll be doing something where you bring something in. I don't see you actually working outside of it. I see the kids getting involved with it as well. And what I also do see happening is that you doing some sort of organic vegetables and fruit. I thought that maybe you're either going to be growing it yourself or helping someone that's planning to do it, and that business will really take off really, really well. That's coming up for you as well, because I do see you putting fruits and that inside a big box and distributing them in the car. And I'm also being told that you need to sage the house. Get yourself some white sage incense and just sage your house, because sometimes the negative energies that we had from the day before, like when we're feeling not 100%, will still be lingering in the house. So just burn those little old energies away and allow the blue energy to come through. So now I'm just going to draw some cards for you too now, Heather. So just a second. So what I do is I just go through each deck. They're already shuffled for you. So all I need to do now is just choose 3 from each pile, and this will be for your next 3 months. So just bear with me while I just pull them out for you. So we're first going to take 3 from the angel deck. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 from the angel deck. Okay. So put them aside. We're going to take 3 from another deck. 1, 2, 3. Put those aside. We're taking 3 from another deck. This is the romance deck. So we're just pulling these 3. We're just going to see what comes on that. Put those aside. And the last are from our spirit guides, to see what they want us to know. And sometimes it can be just very interesting what that comes up for you. So I'm going to actually draw 6 from the last lot, and then we'll go through them all together, what it all means. Actually, I'll do one more last one. Okay, so I've laid the cards on the table, so to speak. As you can see on the video, they're all the cards that have come up for you. So now I'm just going to give you an analysis of exactly what this cards represent. So the first card that come through, this is for the now, this is all now cards, is patience. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you'll synthesize your knowledge into action. What that means is you're procrastinating about something, and you're trying to put all your thoughts, at the moment you're gathering your thoughts, and that's a good thing, because now's not the time for action. Now's more about just preparing yourself, getting things ready. So this is about getting your journey ready. So, yep, that's fine. Get a journal and start writing down exactly what you want to achieve in the next few months. So, yeah, patience is the key for the moment. And what's going to happen is through all the patience and careful preparation and planning, you'll find that things will come through, and you'll find that you'll be able to overcome obstacles better because you've already planned for this, and you'll see some solutions and victories from it all. That makes sense. And I'm also getting told golden calcite is your crystal that you should have in your house as well. Okay, in relation to romance, this is all for now. This is like the past. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what I'm feeling with this card is that you've met someone who's not usually the one that you'd go for, but he makes you feel at ease. You feel that, you know, you can tell him everything and he can tell you everything, and everything's just falling into place really fine. So as long as you are aware that he may not be what you wanted in the beginning, he will grow on you. Things will develop really well from this. Okay? All right. So what the other angels are telling you is that this is your present. The first was your past, this is your present. Isaiah, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So what's happening is your angel Isaiah is around you now, and as I said to you in your first card, with patience and getting preparations. Again, this is about coming up with new ideas, new concepts, writing down all these new things that come to you, innovatives. So I call this like an innovation things. This will actually start, working for you, because you'll come out with all these careful strategies and plannings to find it'll give birth to all these different plans and opportunities for you moving forward. Okay? So again, this is the present. And what it's showing me is that the completion and ending, smoky quartz, resolution, cleansing and rebirth. What that means is you're in a new relationship, which means rebirthing, because you had an old, but now you're the new. It also means resolving, it means cleansing. So I still feel that you should be cleansing, letting go of any old energy that was attached to you before in relation to anything that was letting you down, people around you that are jealous. You need to sort of like clear their energy and say, well, this energy does not belong to me. And also I feel that you should be burning some smoky quartz, because that's another crystal where the angels are trying to tell you need to have. So you've got an ending. The ending could be something to do with a job, ending of a thought pattern that you had, ending of a friendship. So there's all different ways that this ending could happen. Okay? And again, your love card was saying calling in your soulmate, which is virtually saying that you've been praying for this perfect man and your prayers have been heard, and they're sending him to you, which is this current man that you're dating. Okay? So then, and this is now the future. Seraphine has come into play, and she says, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So you can take that two ways, that you're going to have another child, or this new man that you're with now will be part of your family. So that's how I take it. I feel that there might be a little boy coming, but that could be a spiritual boy. So that's one thing I'm not 100% sure of, but I do still feel that this man that we're with now will be that for the final part of your family. So that's an exciting thing. Okay, so in relation to the last one, you received the butterfly of karma, which is the aquamarine. That's all about old patterns, experiences. But see, it's strange because this is your future card and it's come in as future outcomes. The reason why you've got this card is because we were doing the preparations with Isaiah before in relation to getting things ready, giving birth to new projects. So this card's come through to sort of say, okay, let's see what outcomes are going to come from this. Where was your headspace at when you were doing this? Were Were you grateful? Were you appreciating everything? Were you taking note of things, how your emotions were feeling? Because this all makes a major part. So whatever your project is will reflect on exactly what your moods were at the time as well. Okay? All right. So the last love card that you've got is getting to know each other. As soon as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what I'm feeling is you're learning more and more about each other. You're finding out what you like about him, what he likes about you, and what you don't like, but you're learning how to compromise. And that's a good thing, because all relationships have to start that way, with compromise. So that's a positive. Okay, so now we're going to tap into your spirit guides. Okay, these are very interesting. Okay, so the first one that comes through for you straight away, these are your spirit totems, by the way, is the elephant. That's about stability. The elephant's actually saying, stand your ground, be flexible and not stubborn. Look for clues that will confirm your stance. So you have to, even though you want to be stubborn about things, sometimes it's best to sort of be a little bit flexible, because it may suit you, even though you may think at the time that you know it all, that you feel that your gut instinct saying this and that. Just be a little bit flexible, have a bit more of an open mind, and the answer might surprise you. Okay, that's what I'm being told. So the situation is coming up where you need to stand your ground. All right. The other thing I'm getting is the swan. The swan is calling you forward gently, enticing you to take beautiful action, peaceful action, guided by your intuition. So what's happening is, I feel that you get some dreams sometimes where you feel that you're taken away to all these different illusions, magical lands, so to speak. But what it really is doing is preparing you psychically for your next experience, because you may find that you might have a situation where you're going to be under conflict. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. Just prepare yourself, and follow your intuition there as well. Okay, so the next card we've got for you is about your emotions, the dolphins. The dolphins call to you, listen to those stirrings within your heart, a time of great emotional healing. So what this card's actually saying, as you can see with the picture, beautiful ocean where the dolphins are playing and having fun, and there's 3. So within 3 months, something special is going to be coming forward for you. I feel that it's going to be a new lesson that you're going to be learning. It's going to be one of those light bulb moments where you're going to be saying, I knew all that along. Why didn't I follow my heart, or why didn't I do it that way in the beginning? Why have I set myself up for so much angst? That's what I feel is going to happen. So within 3 months, you're going to get that light bulb effect. It's a good thing though, because it's good to be sort of like pre-warned kind of thing. Okay, so again, another spirit guide's come through. And Maria, she's just coming through, and she's just saying, love and accept who you are. Love and acknowledge your inner and outer beauty. So what in effect that means is sometimes when things don't go wrong, we hate ourselves for some reason. We just look in the mirror and we go, oh, it's all too hard. What do I bother? Who's going to love me, or whatever it is. But if you accept yourself and you look in the mirror every day with a different mantra, regardless if you're with a partner or, as long as you love yourself and you look in the mirror and you say, I love myself every day, what's going to happen is you're going to start accepting. You're going to look at yourself and say, well, I accept you, I'm validating you, you're a great person. Because the only person really at the end of the day that you should be pleasing is yourself, because that's what it's all about. So just a thought. Okay, so what's coming up for you now as well is I'm feeling that you're going to need some courage as well. You require some courage and inner strength to help you right now. So what I'm feeling there is sometimes you get challenged. It could be something that the kids are going through. There might be a little bit of bullying, or I get the word bullying. I'm not sure 100% what area that's happening, but you need to stand up and say, listen, this is not on. Even if it's a friend of yours that's being bullied, stand up and get them to say, this is not on, and I won't accept this in my life, because you don't have to. If something's too hard to bear, you can actually turn around and say, I don't want this in my life, and ask the angels to remove it, and call upon Archangel Michael, and he will remove these things for you. Okay? All right. So, beautiful card coming up, and that's the Phoenix Rebirth. What she's saying is nothing can keep you down. Rise from the ashes and know in your heart and mind that nothing can keep you down. Okay? So what that means in a nutshell is sometimes we get knocked down, but we always get back up. So, like putting a coat on, you just dust yourself off and move forward one step at a time. Sometimes it's not that simple, but whatever you're going through, just remember you rely on yourself, because at the end of the day, you're all you've really got, because you can trust yourself 1,000%, and deep down what your thoughts are. So that's something you need to remember as well. So nothing can keep you down. But this is your final card, and her name is Kia. Flowing. She's saying, trust the flow as you move in and out of phases in your life. Allow and flow. What that means is the colours. Look at the beautiful colours, the purples, the blues. Okay, they're the colours I actually feel that your aura are. I feel like I can see a blue and a purple, and I feel that your spiritual intuition is there, but in little blobs of purple. I know that you want more. I feel that you want to reach out and find out more awareness about meditations, how psychic ability works. It's basically more about following your gut instinct. Whatever comes to you at the moment is what you should be you're following through. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to sort of tell you is that I feel that sometimes you're given these gifts to help others. So don't be afraid to tell others if you do feel anything. Like you might just say, I just felt that, I should tell you that we shouldn't go there today. I've got a strange feeling. Don't be afraid to say all this, because all those things will come useful for you. All right. I hope my reading helped. Thank you.